What's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into Jorge Masvidal versus Gilbert Burns. Recently on social media, Masvidal's been calling out Gilbert Burns or Leon Edwards for a fight. He believes it'll get him closer to a title shot again. I think Masvidal versus Burns is a great fight. Let's get into it. Alright, so starting with Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. He's 36 years old, 5'11", 74-inch reach. Mixed martial arts record, 35 wins, 15 losses. He is a super veteran of the fight game. Gone professional back in 2003. Here you are in 2021, and he just fought for the title in April. Of course, he lost his last two fights against the champ Kamaru Usman. Before that, he was on a 3-fight win streak, defeating Nate Diaz, Ben Askren, and Darren Till. 2019 was a hell of a year for Jorge Masvidal. I feel like he came into his own as a fighter. He has really dangerous, crafty stand-up, good boxing, nice setups and trap standing. He has ever-improving wrestling, more so defensively. Great submission defense. He does have grappling and submission offense ability. I personally think that Masvidal has great cardio and conditioning. Really can't think of a fight where he was dead tired gassed. Another great aspect of his game, he has a lot of heart, very, very tough, and a big will to win. Moving on to Gilbert Burns, 35 years old, 5'10", 71-inch reach, third degree black belt in BJJ, high-level black belt player, multiple world titles, mixed martial arts record, 20 wins, 4 losses. Burns had a great win in his last fight against Stephen Thompson. That was at UFC 264. Before that, he lost to Kamaru Usman as well, via TKO stoppage. And prior to that, he was on a hell of a run, 6-fight win streak. Gilbert Burns is tough, he's durable. His stand-up has improved to the point where he's very dangerous on the feet, definitely knockout power. Ground game, top notch. You do not want to be on the ground with Gilbert Burns. He has aggressive takedowns, pretty relentless with trying to get the fight to the mat, puts a great pace on guys. I think Gilbert's pretty aggressive and chases the definitive win via knockout or submission. Alright guys, so the matchup. How could this fight possibly play out in that UFC cage? Well, right out the gate, I'm going to tell you, I do favor Gilbert Burns. I think Burns is closer to his prime. He's pretty much at his peak right now as a fighter. Not to say that Jorge is so much out of his prime, but he is on a 2-fight skid, even though he lost to the best in the division, an all-time great basically, Kamaru Usman. Who beats Usman, really? With that being said, I still think Gilbert Burns is more on top of his game, and I think stylistically might be a tough matchup for Jorge. Now, the same could be said in reverse, because I think Jorge has underrated wrestling defensively, and I do think there's a great chance he can keep this fight on the feet. And if the fight's a striking affair, I think Masvidal is craftier, more savvy on the feet, and I would give him the edge, like 55-45. If Burns gets the fight to the mat, I almost definitively give him the edge on the floor. I think he would control Jorge. Not sure if he would submit him, unless if he was rocked or super gassed. But I think if Burns is able to get the fight to the mat consistently throughout this fight, he would keep Masvidal on the floor, ground and pound, score points, wash, rinse, repeat, win via unanimous decision. If the fight stays standing, I don't think Burns is as crafty as Masvidal. He kind of throws like single shots. His bread and butter is like those low kicks, kind of a Muay Thai based style, overhands, looping hard hooks. Jorge's like way trickier than that. He takes angles, throws combinations, sets things up, takes his time. I don't think Burns' stand-up game is evolved enough to give Jorge major problems on the feet. But that's just my opinion. So standing, I got Masvidal edging it out on the feet, 55-45. On the mat, Burns definitely has the advantage. Don't think it'll be a squash match on the floor, but a clear advantage, 70-30. So final pick for this fight, I think Gilbert Burns will take the W. As much as I love Jorge Masvidal, I think Burns via decision, and it's going to be the pressure he puts on you, latching out to Jorge, spamming those takedowns. I think he would actively try to keep Jorge on his back, score points, ground and pound, and just keep doing that for the W. Jorge has to keep this fight standing to stand a chance. I really think he would get controlled on the ground by Burns. But anyway guys, those are my quick thoughts on his matchup. Quick breakdown. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Who takes this fight and why? Would love to read your thoughts. If this is your first time at the channel and you enjoy the content, consider hitting that subscribe button. Like and share, helps the channel grow. Appreciate it, guys. Hope they book this one. I think it's a great fight. And until the next segment, you all take care.